Alright guys, Supreme Kami here. So we got a lot of news to cover for both global and a JP version of this game. So let's kind of get started. Towards the end of the year, it's always popping for these types of games. So first off, being now we are entering the last week of the month, so we are getting an expected extreme limited banner. I liked how they just keep it as extreme limited. They didn't follow the JP name of it, so maybe when they actually drop this they may have it. I don't know, but judging by it right now, does not look like it has that. The last actually you guys just gonna play right now. So this is gonna be the first of many new Gundams that we'll be getting throughout the lifespan of this game. And right now that you want to summon on this banner, I will definitely do like a should you summon pretty soon once this banner drops. But I would say this is by far one of the, I guess if you look at it on JP, it's definitely not the strongest unit. There's many reasons to that, but it's still a very cool unit. I guess for global players, you guys can definitely skip because we will be getting stronger and stronger units eventually. So because I know free to play usually does not get a whole lot of damage trickling in, so I know that maybe there are a lot of people that are, you know, a fan of the new Gundam, but you know, if you want to go to the meta, I don't really know how much longer this unit may last. So we have that. I'll definitely do like more in-depth gameplay and etc. to kind of cover this, and I will definitely be summoning on this banner myself, so I'll be doing like an incremental increase as far as the transcendent skill, so you guys can see everything you need to know as far as like what's kind of like the point where you need to stop summoning or how far you need to go as far as summoning, so you guys would know the I guess the damage I put towards the end, like once I do summon. So besides that, we do have this. They are finally adding more limited, or not limited, standard banner characters. So they are going to be adding the Unicorn NTD, and they're also going to be adding the Gatos Repdoms into the respective banners. The only banner that is going to be receiving one additional character is going to be the 72 hours long banner. This one is more, you don't really see this banner a whole lot unless you reroll all the time. So new Gundam, this guy right here, this guy is also going to be added into this banner. So if you are a completely brand new player, this is a pretty cool banner to summon on because you obviously do have better rate. But as expected, you know, being that big of a banner, like for the 72 hours long banner, you would expect a lot of characters in that pool, so it's gonna be pretty diluted. So the chances of actually pulling the one you want may be a very slim chance. So we have that, but it's kind of cool, right? So it kind of gives people the idea to reroll. There's definitely a lot of pros and cons for rerolling, which we're not kind of discuss in this video. But me personally, I will go into my burner phone to see, or my burner account to start like a fresh account. I just want to see how that looks like, because it sounds pretty interesting. The fact that they add, you know, like the newest unit into the 72 hours long banner already, so that's pretty cool for sure. Other than that, we do have the New Year's campaign coming out soon, so pretty much in 2 days we will be getting that, so that's pretty cool. 3,000 diamonds, so that's gonna be enough for one multi-summon. Besides that, there are also going to be, you know, other luxurious rewards, so pretty much maybe capital, some upgrading materials and all that. So nice. I see horror right there. So are we going to be getting some horror coins as well? I hope we do, maybe. So everything is going to be live on the 27th. All right. What about this one? Okay, on the 27th as well. All right. And then besides that, we also do have this one, the store mode drop X2. So I think they are finally expanding the chapters, so we should be getting chapter 14 now. I don't know how many chapter they usually drop in like a new batch, maybe a few. I really don't know, but we should be at least getting chapter 14 for the 3 timeline I would expect, so that's nice. I'm looking at this image. Maybe I'm jumping again, but we see a G5 alter material, so maybe now we should have an easier time to access that, so we can easily farm it. without buying it from the rainbow, like the horror coin shop, because like that is too expensive. Even me, I don't really have any unit at custom level 10 yet, so hopefully that's true. Like maybe those storyline has that. I want to say I seen those chapter having it, but we will definitely see once this drops. Other than that, we do have kind of like a preview, the character Ray, and then we have Ray battle. So what is it? As far as the module that we will be getting for this event, it's going to be for purple element unit specifically. So there aren't a lot of purple unit, like good purple unit. We obviously do have the recent one being the Blue Destiny Unit 1. So that one's going to be getting a pretty sizable jump as far as the buffing itself. So you might see some shift in terms of the meta goes. There's also the Zaku one with bacon, so that one is effectively getting buffed as well with that equipment, so people will definitely experiment that to see how powerful it is. So we have that. Other than that, that's pretty much on the news for global version. So for JP, I will just quickly go over like the highlight of it. So we are getting 2 banner. So this is diamonds for JP, obviously. This one, the Engage Week, kind of like a new event. I'm going to be covering this in like a next video. It's actually a pretty cool event. There's the gacha element to it, which we'll go over in the next video, but this is pretty fun. So yeah. The other thing is that the New Year's stuff. So for JP is getting, so these are the brand new units. So we have the Zeta Gundam. I think this is the biosensor version of it, and then we have Camille with the broken helmet, with the visor broken, but only 1,000. Only 1,000. Oh my gosh, we have Global W. Global is getting 3,000. Let's go. But yeah, JP is getting a very cool unit. We are getting the O and then Zeta, so that's pretty pop for New Year's. So, and then we have a new image for the second year, so that's pretty nice. So part two of the anniversary, we are getting 4,000 diamonds, 10,000 custom tickets, and then 12,000 of the respective custom or like the experience leveling up for the character and the unit and character. So that's pop. 10,000 is honestly not a lot, given the fact that JP is now up to custom level 17, and 10,000 is not a lot. So don't be shocked when you see 10,000. It's not a whole lot. Besides that, I just talked about the second half is going to be starting on the 27th as well. So they're adding like a new, I guess it's just like a new promotional things they're dropping. I think it is like kind of like how it is with the phone and all that. So it's nice. Because usually they drop really fantastic just new art, like new animation to like to fill it in the already pre-existing story. So it's always a blessing to see new animation added to the UC storyline. So love it. Scrolling down, yeah, we have the Zeta. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't wait until Global get this in like 2 years from now. But that's crazy. This is literally the final battle of Zeta versus the O. Man, that's crazy. There's actually no details on the Zeta yet, because I think Zeta is dropping next year, like literally 2024. Same thing goes for Sasabi for Global. We're not getting Sasabi into next year, actually, as in 2024. So that's in a few days, but that's really pog. So they have actually released kind of like the details for the O and Neshiroko already. So I guess the highlight of this is we are getting a new EXQ. It's called the Lethal EXQ. It's not like literally instant killing, but you're gonna be doing more damage essentially. So I think the prerequisite is you have to pop the EXQ, and then you are gonna be doing some AoE attack to enemy nearby for every 10 seconds. So that's pretty pog. And the O is continuing to be a tank. Okay, armor unit, purple. Oh, I guess that's a good element to be, but pretty pog for sure. So I'm not gonna go into details of this unit just yet, I guess, right? Wow, that's a lot. So to 2 effects on the skill 1, 4 additional effects on skill 2. Yeah, that's yeah, pretty pog. So I don't know if I'm gonna be summoning on the O just yet because we do have Zeta dropping in. So I will definitely wait until Zeta drops first, and then we will see. But yeah, they actually have dropped like a new animation as well. Yeah, it's crazy. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Crazy's on to be playing engaged right now, I guess, in a way, because they are dropping a lot. It's pretty hype. For me, it's hype. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I think that's pretty much what I have for you guys as far as the news covering. So global, gonna be getting a few things as well. The new Gundam should be pretty fun. For JP, getting the O and the Zeta. They just announcing all at once, but they're dropping it separate timing, just like how for us, we will be getting Sasabi next year. You guys can definitely wait until you don't have to wait until the news and whatnot, because the details for the Sasabi is already up online. So you guys can just kind of talk about, or I guess what I'm gonna do, I will be kind of comparing both of them, compare and contrast, because obviously there's 2 banner, but as far as the hardship income for a lot of people, it's not gonna be not hardships, diamonds. My gosh, too much Gundam Burger Mobile back in it, good old days. So I guess I'll do like a kind of like a 2 simultaneously covering both of them at the same time, just because of the fact that we know Sasabi is coming out as well. So I don't want to leave people hanging and be like, well, is Sasabi good as well? Should I go for him? I don't have Sasabi in JP, so as far as me talking about, it's just purely going to be basing off on what it's doing. And yeah, I guess we can go from there. But other than that, that's pretty much all the news we are getting for now, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one.